another video I was tagged in. Let's check it out. Teen sentenced for shooting death. All right, let's see what's
Robert
going on.
Jones Jr. takes a seat next to his attorney, Anthony Van Noy. Tuesday, Jones was in Montgomery County Common Pleas Court to hear how much time he will serve in prison.
He just turned 18 very recently.
Bro, what's going on with our youths, bro? It's not even the older dudes. The older dudes are like so wise these days. Like, there's a lot of crime going on with older guys, like older men and women. But what's going on with these teens, bro? Like, these teens are getting out of control. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. You going around killing people? You just turned 18. Where you even get a gun from?
Any sentence that Your Honor were to give Robert would be significant.
Dayton police say last September, in an attempted robbery, Jones Jr. shot 75-year-old Take Gangloff in the head on Norwood Avenue.
Let me tell you this. If I was an attorney, I would not represent rapists. I would not represent human traffickers. I would not represent murderers. If you come to me and you're accused of doing these things, I would try and find out myself to see if you are guilty. And if you are guilty, I would make sure all the evidence go to the opposing team or attorney to get you down. Bruh, you shot an old woman. You just turned 18 and you shot an old woman in her head. Trying to rob them and shot an old woman in her head.
Body was found by an RTA bus driver.
I'm sorry for what I've done to the victim. I feel very remorseful. I'm going to tell I do it all over again. Yeah, I'll take it all back.
Judge Stephen Dankoff apparently was not buying Jones' attempts at redemption, but he did acknowledge the defendant's troubled childhood and that his father, Jones Sr.
They always blame it on childhood and stuff. Bro, let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something, man. I grew up without a father. I grew up with my mom. I grew up with my mother. Most of my years. Most, like probably 95% of the time I've been alive, I've been around my mom. I haven't been around my mom in a long time because I've grown up and moved out. Yeah. But between birth and 22, I grew up like 90% of my life, 95% of my life around my mother. Probably even more around my mother. Your troubled childhood can turn you into that, but it doesn't have to. I'm telling you that. It does not have to. I had friends who could have influenced me and I didn't turn into some murderers or rapists or robber or criminal. Nah, bro. I fought the real fight to get where I'm at.
Attempts at redemption, but he did acknowledge the defendant's troubled childhood and that his father, Jones Sr., is in prison serving a sentence for murder. However, he cited the murder of Take Gangloff as more disturbing.
The court cannot help but note that the death of this 75-year-old woman who waited on a bus alone in the darkness, her life was taken, and for what? For absolutely no purpose that I can think of.
Jones' other crimes committed after the Gangloff shooting did not help reduce his sentence. Police say he was involved in robberies and intimidation of a crime victim.
And the court hereby sentences the defendant to a mandatory prison term of 30 years to life.
What? Why is that person talking about what? 30 years to life. It should have been like 60 years to life. Now he's going to get out, an old man.
For aggravated murder and 3 years on the firearm specification to be served consecutively and prior to the 30-year life term on count 3.
Robert Jones Jr.
Yeah, he's gone for good. He's gone for good. Kudos to that judge, man. Yo, that's messed up, bro. That's messed up.
Never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up.